Just about 6:45. Good morning. You might want to watch your step the next time you stroll into one area town. Dysart is using art to bring people downtown. Volunteers working alongside local artist Mary Snyder Behrens. They're painting what's called an anamorphic illusion on Main Street. And there's a look at it. The project is part of a push to bring the arts to the small town and also create a tourist attraction to draw people to the town shops.
You know, people find the first roadblock there is we don't have an art center, we don't have an art museum. And I said, well, yeah, but you got streets. You got the sides of buildings, you know, you've got all kinds of surfaces around here where we could do public art. And it will hopefully be an economic mover to bring people to our town.
Weather permitting, the gorge will be completed by Sunday. There will be a ribbon cutting at 4 p.m. also. The Division Committee plans to have 2 more art projects done by the end of summer. The results are in after the annual Stamp Out Hunger event. This year's Letter Carriers Food Drive brought in more than 51,000 pounds of food. More than 44,000 meals were collected in the Cedar Valley. The food collected goes to families in 16 Northeast Iowa counties. The Iowa Department of Education releases its report cards grading every school's performance in the entire state. There are 6 overall ratings. Priority schools are at the bottom, exceptional are at the top. In Waterloo, 2 schools made the priority list, Cunningham Elementary and the Expo Alternative Learning Center. To fix the problem, they're working to improve resources to students. Keep in mind, though, this is a better report card from the previous year when Waterloo had 4 schools making the priority list.
We have to make sure that it's a high expectation instructional approach, that we have to make sure that we're equitable and we listen to families, but we also push our children to reach beyond everyone's expectations and meet their own expectations.
Schools are graded on 8 pieces of criteria, including annual growth and staff retention. If you'd like to see where your school rates on the list, visit our website, KWL.com. Firefighters put their lives on the line every day, and research is now showing their health could be in jeopardy. Studies show firefighters face an increased risk of cancer and other serious illnesses. Many departments nationwide are now using saunas as a way to sweat out harmful toxins. Researchers say this is revolutionary.
Just by sitting in a thermosauna and sweating and the toxins coming through your pores on your skin, as we sweat and sit there and wipe them off, and you can actually roll your towel over and see it yellowish, grayish color, and that's the toxins coming out of our body. That's how important it is.
Fire crews say the job is becoming more dangerous. They blame newer housing materials for an increase in harmful chemicals. Soldiers will honor those who came before them today. They'll be placing American flags at Arlington National Cemetery. The annual tradition known as Flags In honors fallen military heroes. Every year it marks the beginning of Memorial Day weekend activities at the cemetery. This tradition has lasted 6 decades. Every year they plant flags on more than 284,000 headstones. Now to a special report this morning, a tornado turnaround. It's been nearly a decade since the powerful EF5 tornado tore through Butler and Black Hawk counties. That storm changed the lives of so many people in Parkersburg, New Hartford, and Dunkerton. At times, the tornado was reported to be up to a mile wide. It left behind a path of destruction for 43 miles. After this disaster, Iowans came together to rebuild.
Everybody wanted to rebuild so quick. That's definitely shown 10 years later. Our population has actually increased, our housing has increased, our businesses have increased.
9 people were killed, many others were hurt.